As Prince says, the sky's purple and people are running everywhere. But have no fear because we're here with a plasma survivalist. Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
How you doing, my man?
Good. How are you?
Well, the world is in peril, but we do have a plan, and that's going to start with what's on our back. I'm here with Illegally Blind. That would be Gmail and YouTube if you're looking. Can you take us through what'll be on our back to make it through this?
Sure. So, starting with the backpack itself, um, basically, I got a all plastic or rubber backpack. You know, the connections themselves, all plastic. I actually took this off to show you. You know, like this was on here. I just tied a little knot instead, but had a spring in it. Of course, some people would think this is a little excessive, but I don't want any metal at all on my pack. So,
Okay, let me stop you right there. This being the EMPCOE ESCAPE, the importance of not having metal on your person.
so basically, my mindset about this is as long as I just keep with the simple rule of no matter what it is, take it off. I don't have to worry. If I don't have to worry, I don't have to think about it, right? I'm
And
not
that's
trying to
Oh, sorry, brother, go ahead.
yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, when stress is high and you're trying to survive, I'm not trying to have that in the back of my mind of like, is this gonna, you know, like be enough to electrify me, or is like, am I too close to that over there because I have metal on me and I have to worry about, you know, being next to conductive salts in the land or something when
I got
choosing a
you.
location.
And in case you're playing catch up or playing it casual, the EMCO being an event where there will be or could be a lot of electricity in the air, and that's why we're kind of avoiding metals. But please continue, brother. We're on the clock.
So, the one downside to this is no pockets. Of course, there's just the one big pocket itself for everything. Um, but off of there, we'll move straight into the tarp. I got here a tarp that has connections built right into it, so you don't need the what are those things called? Carbiner clips. You
Mm-hmm.
have little loops. Usually you have these with like the metal grommets, but these are cool because it has like that um, woven in just straight. I don't know, the like plastic or like rope like
I got you.
loops on here. Yeah, and then we have the microfiber towel. So these things will dry you off within minutes, like literally within seconds. Minutes is too long, and they'll dry themselves off within the same amount of seconds too. So these things, they're light, they fold up because they're thin, very small and compact, and honestly, they're so much better than just normal towels in every way. I have these that I use daily in my bathroom.
Okay, so
Um,
just to start off, it looks like we're going shelter first. A tarp, a towel. How are you going to hang that tarp up? What are we looking at?
so I have here paracord. This is what I would use. I have a few different types of ropes I'm bringing, but this is what I would use for the shelter because this stuff is long lasting, and it can hold a lot of weight, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know, you're into it, they have stuff on Amazon where the strands inside the paracord itself has things like emergency like fire starter rope or a fishing line and stuff that you can like kind of pull out of it and use. So that's cool too. Um, while we're still on rope though, what I like is bank line, and the reason is because it is one of the thinnest types of lines that support a lot of weight, and you can use it for so many things. The best part of using this is probably within traps because it lasts a long time and it's very strong. So you can reset the trap constantly with these.
Hmm.
Of course, metal traps would be best, but we're avoiding metal.
That's right.
And then the last line type of rope that I love to have because of its ability over the other two. Is of course you can tie things with this, like all the other ones, but this is jute. Basically, if you get the end of this, actually, I have some right here. If you get the end of it and you get like a sharp rock or the edge back of a knife, not the sharp edge of the knife, and kind of like scrape against it, you'll start making basically like cotton balls, and
Hmm.
you can use that as a fire starter. So it's super useful for that. And aside from that, it's literally the best fire starter I've
All right.
ever used
We've
personally.
run into our first problem. No metal, but we do have to cut stuff. Do you have knives on hand?
That is a good topic to bring up. So I have here is a ceramic knife.
Mm.
Basically, yeah, you're gonna want a knife for multiple reasons. Self-defense, cutting rope. If you're tying yourself down, which is one of the requirements apparently through this tribulation, and you need to
Hmm.
cut yourself away. Maybe you're already trying to hunt and field dress while out there, or you got food packets you're trying to slice open. You're gonna want a ceramic knife. These are sharpenable. They are brittle too, though, so you just gotta be careful on what you're using them for, not axing away or kind of like chiseling anything away and just slicing only. But you can get these on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, so you can get quite a bunch, and some even come in full sets. So I got multiple ones over here. I did that because I want some separate for cooking, field dressing, and then separate for like if I'm cutting things or like crafting stuff with wood.
I got you. We're inside of 2 minutes before the zombies break the door down. We got the pack. We've got shelter. We've got string. Is that a net I'm looking at?
Yeah, so this would fall under traps, I guess, but for fish. So
Hmm.
you would basically, this is a long, this isn't like a square, it's like a super long rectangle, and you throw it in a river, put a rock on each side with a stick, and kind of like set it up like a ping pong table net, and catch crabs, fish, whatever in a flowing river. And it is pretty effective. If you ever seen Naked and Afraid, that's where I got the idea. And the guy was doing very well because he brought that and put it in the river. Out of all the traps that have been used on that show, it was probably the most effective.
All right. So
Actually, I'm thinking of the show alone, not Naked and Afraid.
I'm sure we'll forgive you on that one fact. Rope. We'll put a list as we build our pack. We're gonna do this in steps so we can enjoy the ride. Let's see. Next point, we got shelter. We got rope. We got a nice fish meal. The next part is starting a fire. Am I right?
Oh yeah, definitely. So the main boy for this
Hold
is
on. We can't go there yet, my man.
oh
Um, all right. So if you're with us, enjoy this series. It's for anybody that feels like they got a place to be here at the end. Cheers, guys, and we will catch up with you